Alright, so welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Look now, this video right here is for the people who really support this channel, right? As you can see, I'm doing this video with a dark shades on, and I've never done a video with a dark shades on. I like people for looking at my eye, right? This is what my eye looks like right now though. See it here? Ready? Here we go. See it? That's what my eye looks like right now. So I just completed surgery. Today is day 3 of the surgery, and on this video we're gonna talk about the surgery and my experience with the surgery. Me almost kill a man after, and it's comedic now, but it wasn't when I was going through it. So here's the story. But before we do that though, hold on. Singer Mika Ben, a Haitian singer, very popular Haitian singer. He's also popular around the world. Mika Ben was 41 years old, and he's out there singing in front of thousands of people. I believe he was in Paris. I just watched the video. The man turned around, the MC for the show took the show and started speaking on the mic to the thousands of people. Mika Ben turns around and walks away towards the back of the stage, and the man dropped like, you ever hear when breeze blow heavy at Jamaica and breadfruit drop off a tree? That's so the man dropped. He just felt like, you know, no brakes, not even put out his hand for break himself falling. So how do you go from a healthy 41 years old to just falling down singing in front of thousands of people? Such is life, you know. One day you are here, the next day you're gone, my friend. So I tell people all the time, give thanks, you know what I'm saying? Mika Ben leaves behind his pregnant wife. They did an interview with his wife, and his wife said she has nothing to say. She can't even do the interview because she has nothing to say, because she just lost her better half. You know? Boy, it rough. Of course, enough people are asked the question, "Dem Ben take a joke?" For those of you who don't know what I mean, or what I mean when I say "Dem Ben take a joke," ask somebody in the comment section below. I'm kind of curious to know, because of recently it's been quite a few people in this age group, younger people, 40 and younger, just a drop dead, and they all have something in common. But me not gonna stir up nothing. I'm here to talk about my eye. Alright? So shout out to my audience and big up to the people them who reach out, Kai Tai Jai, Empress, and the rest who reach out and say get better soon, bro. And you know, eye surgery was SouFlo, hell of a thing. That make sure you take care of your eyes and get better. As you can see right now, I'm sitting in front of 3 big box lights just to make the video bright, but I'm not affected because these glasses are really dark. So although the eye looks bad, I'm taking care of the eye. The scientific word for it is pterygium. Me get it right now because I was calling it surfer's eye before. Anyway, I had a pterygium growth in both eyes. See? What pterygium growth does over time, it starts to make your eyes look like you possibly have cross eye or something like that. Why? Because there's a growth that starts to grow from the inside, right? Which part? Matter form in your eye. It starts to grow from there, and it's a white thing, and it goes that way and covers the eye as it grows towards your pupil. Well, I have a very advanced one in this eye, and this one just started probably about 2 years now in this eye, but this one took years. So of course, people who know my background, them know I was in the military for quite some time. Did a whole lot of training under adverse conditions in adverse weathers, and this is one of the cause, or the main cause of pterygium. Actually, it damages your strap band in your eye, so the strap band starts to swell, and when it starts to swell, every time I blink or something, it would feel like one of my eyelashes broke off and went into my eye. That's an uncomfortable feeling to walk around with on a daily basis. However, it wasn't bothering my vision because I can see very good. People who tune in to SouFLoTV Morning Thoughts, you know, I read the computer all the time to you, and I read very fine words in the comment section from a distance. Me over here, so the computer way over there, so, and I can see those fine words, no glasses needed. So I have good vision. However, that uncomfortableness in both eyes, I figured, man, I might as well go ahead and take the surgery. So how this journey started, I started looking at my eyes and I said, you know what, I need to do the surgery, but I need to find out about the surgery. Education is a hell of a thing. I ask people out on road, street people, instead of asking an actual doctor, seeing, or an actual ophthalmologist, doctor of the eye, for information. This is a lesson learned. One lady said to me, man, you know how they get that out your eye? They use a razor blade and they scrape your eyeball and they scrape it off. So I said to myself, boy, I don't trust no human being alive with a razor blade scraping my eyeball. Next thing me do, take the surgery and end up blind. I prefer keep my eye just the way they are and still maintain my sight, right? Rest in peace to Mika Ben, by the way, who I started out talking about. So yeah, I was afraid for years to do the surgery. See, because my thing said they would have to scrape my eyeball with a razor blade. Until recently now, because I've been working at home for a while, working from home for a while, which is a blessed position to be in. Because I used to travel a lot for work and be gone from home for months at a time, you know. So to be in a blessed position now to earn a living straight from home is a beautiful thing. However, while I'm here, I say, yo, I have some time on my hands, so let me go find out from an actual doctor of the eye what the surgery would look like. Soon as I went to this, it was a black female doctor. Soon as I went to her, she was actually the assistant. She said, have a seat. You know, I know you're a walk-in, you didn't set up any appointment, have a seat. Tell me what your fears are, because I can look at your eyes and tell that you have pterygium in them. And you seem quite scared talking about, because she hear me up front, I talk to one of the ladies at the front desk, right? I want to get this done to my eye, but I'm afraid because I don't want anybody scraping my eyes with a razor blade. And the lady up front was like, no, that's not how it's done. Ha ha ha. She was pretty loud. So this assistant to the doctor now, she heard it and she came up. She said, have a seat, let me talk to you. And she pulled up, you know, when I tell her how me think the surgery I go, because that's what people have told me, she laughed and she was like, that's not even close to how the surgery is gonna go. That's not how it's done. They literally go into your eye, they use like a tweezer looking instrument, they grab the pterygium and they just peel it back off of your eye. Yeah, it sounds pretty painful, but it's no razor blade involved to your eyeball. So I said, okay. And I asked her, anybody ever lost their sight after doing one of these surgeries? And she says, never in history. This is a pretty common procedure that's done by a lot of people. I said, all right, book me for the surgery, boss. All right, we take it from there. People, I went to go to the doctor, right? And an Indian lady up at the VA, the Veterans Hospital, and she explained to me how she's gonna do the surgery. She said, I'm the one that's gonna be doing your surgery, and you know, I want you to, she gave me all the precautions. No food, you have to come in fasting. No food after midnight the night before. Me stop eat from 6 o'clock the evening before, right? May I get ready. She told me things like how she was gonna do it and what to expect and all that. One main thing I asked her, I said, am I going to be put to sleep to do this procedure? And she says, no, we're not gonna put you to sleep, but we're gonna give you something to get you nice and sedated. It will feel like you had a couple of beers or something, you know, a bit woozy, but just to keep you calm enough so we can work on your eye without you blinking too much. I said, all right, but I'm not going all the way under. I'm not going to be like dead sleep, you know. She says, no. All right, day of surgery come 3 days ago. Went to the hospital, got in there. When we reached in there, they did so much for our eye surgery. You would have thought I was having open heart surgery. Listen up, them people, may I tell you enough. I wish this kind of technology and this kind of treatment and these high-tech facilities and all these things, I wish these things were available in Jamaica to Jamaicans at an affordable cost, because my grandmother actually had these things in her eyes and they're not hereditary. They are actually for people who have been working in the sun and wind over a period of time, and with no eye protection. So your eyes get damaged by sunlight and heavy winds. Overexposure to the sunlight, direct exposure to sunlight and winds. My grandmother died with one, a big one in her eye, and me never see it until in her last days before she passed away. I fly down to Jamaica to go visit her, and I was like, Grandma, you have the same thing I have in my eye right here. I remember saying exactly that. She passed away shortly after. So anyway, me there, ready now for my surgery. I goes in, nurse come out, you know, big body nurse, sexy nurse, and it was a white woman too, and she have a body there on her. I don't know why women with that kind of body wear scrubs in the medical world, but the body does shape out in the scrubs, and I can see the little panty and that and all this. I mean, I said to myself, said, Jesus Christ. So I saw my wife, I go, look, when she there at work, of course, man, I go be looking dead on her body. But anyway, we go back there, and you know, she put me in a little cubicle. This is a room where they prep people for surgery. I'm in a room where there's going to be gastric bypass surgery. There's going to be, so them I prep everybody, you know, you can hear them over there. Wipe down this part with the iodine. Take his shirt off completely. You're gonna have to undress all the way, sir. And you know, I say, I think for me, for them, I can hear for them condition. So the whole way in there getting ready for a surgery. She comes to me, another lady. She says, okay, so you're gonna have to undress from the top down, right? What are those you have on? I had on some slacks, some sweatpants with drawstring. She said, are those sweatpants with like drawstring? I said, yes. She felt it and she was like, that's comfortable material. You can keep your sweatpants on. So I never have to take off my pants and stuff like the other people them. Right? They give you the hospital robe to put on, and she give me some non-slip socks to put on my feet. I had to remove my socks and my sneakers that I wore and my shirt and put everything in one big bag, and zip the bag and hang the bag next to your bed, right? Put you to lay down now, so I lay down now. I'm laying down, I'm looking up in the ceiling, I'm like, there's so many lights here. They're probably gonna do my surgery right here in the prep room. Not so, my friend. The whole process alone is scary. To know that it was just for an eye. Like I said before, you would have thought I was going to have like heart surgery or something. So anyhow, me lay down there. A little Chinese man come in. Shout out to the US military, by the way. This is the first I've seen so many Asian people, Chinese looking people in the military space. I served for quite a number of years, and I only knew one, and the man's name was One. You know how the irony. One Asian I knew, and he was Chinese, and his name was One. One was the only one Asian that I knew in the military. Never saw another one. But they're there. And also shout out to them for the diversity. I saw women in their hijab, Muslim women. I saw just different, a whole array of mix of people. You can tell religion, color, creed, everything, right? Anyhow, me feel comfortable, me good. Little Asian man come, looking Chinese, him very short, come up to the side of my bed as I'm laying down. He says, I'm gonna be your anesthesiologist for today. I said, whoa, anesthesiologist? He says, yes, I'm gonna be putting you to sleep. As him said, putting me to sleep, hear me now. I said, no, because I spoke to the doctor, and the doctor said I was not going to be going to sleep. She said you would give me something to make me feel like, you know what I'm saying, like a little woozy, relaxed and everything. Anyway, him said, no, you are going to sleep. Ah, my worst fear comes true. You are going to sleep. He said, but don't worry, I see you're very worried. It'll only be for 5 minutes. Listen, I had a buddy of mine, we had done a deployment to Iraq, and right when we got back, he got transferred to Hawaii to a new brigade, right? And the man go over there, survived this crazy deployment that we went on, came back. He was a machine gunner in that war, came back, went to a new duty station, had shoulder surgery, and died under the anesthesia. So, or the anesthetics, whichever way. So I had that kind of fear. So I tell him that. And shout out to them. He took the time to listen, and he was like, listen, I got you, okay? I'm gonna give you a minimal amount. You're gonna be asleep for only 5 minutes. Now here's the reason why I want you to be asleep. I mean, look at my eye. See? Here's the reason why I want you to be asleep. He said, I want you to be asleep because they're going to inject a needle into your eye. And any human being who sees a needle coming at their eyeball is going to flinch or blink or something. So we want to take away those possibilities and make it easier for them to, you know, inject you there so it numbs this part of your face so they can work on getting the terrestrium out. At this time, I say, all right, man, go ahead and do what y'all have to do. I'm laying there on my back. Me and my got alone. See? So, all right. Him come now and put the, you know, the candle that you put when people are up on oxygen and stuff. Put them in my nose, put it around my ears, and me hear him say, let me go ahead and hook you up to my machine real quick. You know, I'm think, what machine is he hooking me up to? Anyway, I feel this gas air kind of thing start pumping on my nose at heavy speed, and I said, this is not oxygen. So I start feel woozy, like real quick. He said, when you're getting ready to go to sleep, I will let you know, okay? Mind you know, I get ready to go. Don't know. Alright, they call for me now. Then wheel me out of the waiting area in this secluded area, which I thought was going to be the operating room. Then wheel me out of that and wheel me, carry me go around now into a real operating room. I don't know if you ever watch one of them doctor shows or emergency show where you see the big 2 operating door, them fly open so, and there is nothing but lights and lights in the ceiling and multiple medical personnel who all look like doctors, their head covered in those caps with, you know, the mask on and everything, and they're in the blue gown with gloves and everything, and there's multiple of them in here in the room. So I said to myself again, all this for an eye surgery though? And I see all kind of machine and something in there. I said, Jah, God please, make me not dead under this anesthesia. By this point, I'm laying there and me not see the little Asian youth again. Remember, I know, he told me, he said, when you start to fall asleep, I'm going to let you know that you're going under. So, you know, there's no need to panic or anything. I lay down, see? And one of my worst memories came back to me as I was laying there. And I'm feeling this thing in my nose. And it made me start going like, I'm going. I start to fight it. Because immediately came back to me was a whole scene play out. I was in a combat situation one time where I was trapped in the back of a Bradley. And inside of the Bradley was taking smoke. For those of y'all who don't know what that is a tank. See, in a them tank that where you see soldiers drive, infantry soldiers travel in the back of that tank. So, and that's a dangerous combination because that tank itself blow down buildings, right? In the back of that though, they have the foot soldiers who run out when the hatch go up, go our separate ways, Alpha team that way, Bravo team that way, and we advance toward target and whatever else. Alright. I'm stuck in the back of one of those. We're taking fire. I'm saying to the team leader at the time, I said, sorry Martinez, you gotta let me out this mother effer. So Martinez was like, calm down, man, calm down, what's going on? I said, I don't know, but I don't feel right. I feel like I need to be outside, you know, and all the rest of the team members in there, they're like, man, calm down, you all right, you all right? I'm looking around, I'm like, somebody say something to me, talk to me. You know, I've started to have an out-of-body experience in there, and that's what came back to me as I was laying there, and this gas, what them use knock you out, was taking its effect. So, I hold the bed tight, all right, and rockle left, right. As I rockle left, right, we see 2 men show up with 2 big pieces of sponge and put one on the left side, one on my right side, a big piece of sponge, you know, like thick. I said, okay, calm down, calm down. I tell myself, SouFlo, calm down, calm down. They're expecting you to wild out now, under the anesthesia now. People actually do this, right? Because them ask you a long line of questions before you even start. Anyhow, next thing we know, I'm waking up. Just like that. I'm waking up. I mean, I wake up and I see a blue and white shade, which now that I think of it, it was the uniform, the blue gown, when I tell you they were wearing, and the hat. I see one blue and white shade over me, and I feel like somebody scrape my eyeball. And I can see, but me feel the scrape and I see the object cross my eye like this. But me can't really move. So I start wiggling, trying to move my leg and end up wiggling my feet. So I wiggle my foot them like this, then I started wiggling my hands like this. And I heard one doctor say, "It's okay, that's it, we got it." The other one say, "I just need to do one little thing more and then we're done." And then me hear again, "All right, that's it, that's it. It looks nice. Okay, that's it, he's all done." And I start relax. But as I'm relaxing, I'm not feeling nothing, I don't feel a thing. Alright. Them do them thing, within like 5-10 minutes, I was fully awake and out of it. So I'm there fully awake and out of it now. Them come, them tape up the eye. So my eye was taped for the first 24 hours, which was the scary part. Because you just had surgery on your eyes, you had a fear of losing your sight, and now for 24 hours after the surgery, you don't know if that eye works or not. Remember, when me wake up, all me see was a blue shade with a little white in it. My eye get taped shut after that for 24 hours. This day I'm doing this video is day 3. This is day 1. I get sent home. I must come back tomorrow now and next 24 hours for them to take the patch off, see if the eye working good and all these things. Glory to God, yeah man. I go back the next day, they took the patch off, she covered my eye, my good eye, or my eye that wasn't operated on, and put up words and stuff, a regular eye exam, and I was able to read everything from the biggest prints all the way down to really tiny prints. So I left there with a 20/20 vision, which I'm glorified about. However, it rain out here, getting ready to rain. However, after that thing, whatever they put in there wore off, one piece of raw pain in my eye, pardon my cussing, but one piece of pain in my eye, but it wasn't like it was hurting in my head, it was a pain that was like on my eyeball. Like, I kept questioning, did I get cut on my eyeball? So for those of you who don't know, you know now. And from there, I'm getting better. Now, I can remove these glasses for about that much. Show you the eye again. See it there? My whole face looking funny, but that's my good eye. See how clear it is? That's my eye that just got operated on. See what it look like right there, sir? Alright. So I can see very good from it. However, it's very sensitive to the light and I'm gonna go and make it heal, right? So that's what's going on with me, man. Yeah, so that's go on with my eye, and that's that. So shout out to the people with all the well wishes saying SouFlo. Oh no, I forget a big part of the story me never tell. I call an Uber after I left, right? Cause me leave from there, me their family house. I call an Uber late, early morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning. Cause me want to go to my house and everybody was sleeping. And I'm so independent, I don't like to wake people and ask people for nothing. So I call an Uber. It took me 4 hours to figure out how to hold my phone so I can actually see the phone. Cause I was trying to call an Uber earlier and couldn't call an Uber cause every time I hold my phone regular like this, I couldn't see nothing but blur from both eyes. I mean, I try to use the good eye whenever I get operated upon like this. Them take off the patch now, but I have glasses on now. See? So I couldn't see. I strained my eye. Finally, I took up the phone and I got with the phone and I hold it way up here so like this. See me? And everything come out clear upon the phone. I literally held the phone like this and ordered an Uber. See? I have the app on my phone, so I ordered an Uber, a cab, Uber, and the Uber came. A 2022 Tahoe truck. Everything in there looked executive, like something where them carry the president, So I hops in the Tahoe. By the time him come, I see the little brother, and you hear the Haitian music I play in there, and you see him Haitian flag I hang on everything. So I jump in at the Uber, and him drive away from where I was. Now, people, I don't know about you, but because of the experiences that I've been through in life, I kind of paro. So my gun there which part me there all the time, and if me feel any kind of way in my spirit, me just reach for that, right? That's my comfort, that's my grip, that's my equalizer, that's my peace. So anyway, I jump in that Uber and this man drive off. I said, do you know where you're taking me to? Him repeat the address, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, good. Me hear the GPS say, make a left on something something street. Like it said, make a left on Ebert Street. That time that I can't open my good eye. My good eye not opening too good. My sick eye is closed most of the time, very sensitive. My good eye, I open it so, I see Ebert Street, and I see the brother make a right instead of a left. I didn't say anything because I'm thinking, okay, he must know a shorter way than me. Anyways, 5 minutes pass, the car going round and round in some circles in some back wooded area close to the house that I just left. Okay, I asked the man, the taxi driver, I said, hey, do you know where you're taking me? Because it's not anywhere close to here where you're at right now. You know, and hear him. I don't know. The GPS is taking me in a thick Haitian accent. I don't know. The GPS is taking me around here. I said, listen, you're in the wrong area, okay? I saw when you went right, when the GPS told you go left in the first place, and you ended up in the wrong area. You need to get back to the main street or get back over to where you just picked me up from. Here, the man start get attitude. I listened to the GPS, I know where I'm going. People, me lean back so, and I had a pouch on me that has my gun in it. So me just quietly open the pouch, pull out my gun, I have it in my hand. And I'm sitting in the back of this Uber with my gun in my hand like this. In that man your head back. I'm sitting back because if he's not gonna listen to me and him keep on carry me through that little wooded area, all kind of stuff start go through my mind again. I said, what if you get kidnapped? What if you get murdered on some back street? What if this is some serial killer that just pick you up? You don't know this man from Adam. Uber drivers kill people all the time. I don't know if y'all know this, to my people out there who take Ubers. Uber drivers kill people all the time. Don't take my word for it, go look it up. Quite a few people have been killed by Uber driver. I remember one story where the lady get out of the car and had to run because the Uber driver just started shoot after her. And it was a black woman and she got multiple gunshots. See, for no reason other than that Uber driver was having a bad day and was looking for a victim. So I'm not play with people. So as soon as he start giving me like a defensive thing, like I listen to the GPS, I know where I'm going. I said, may I tell you, sir, me go this route all the time and you're in the wrong area with me. In them dark hours or 4 o'clock a morning driving through the woods. Alright, me just rock back so and pull out me something and have it rest on my belly like this. Tapping that trigger well with my finger. I'm not saying no more word to him. I'm giving him about 5 minutes. If this, I swear, if this man did drive around for 5 more minutes, then probably would have read about me in the news. Some man shoot Uber driver in the head because blah blah blah. Me not lie, I swear to you. Because me I tell him say we're in the wrong area and he's going further into these bushes and dark areas. My head there not too good, I chip out, thinking you could be kidnapped. Well, you know, nobody rape me, you know. Me not design for take cocky. And them something there, me start think all kind of something. And I wonder if this man just see me and knows that me have the condition here going right now, so he might go try a thing. Anyway, 5 minutes pass, almost 5 minutes to the dot. The man goes a boom bam, bust a right and a left and end up on the street where he's supposed to be on. Come all the way back out and back to almost where he picked me up from. So he never know where he was going. And then he started to drive now in the right direction. And I said, yes, this is the way you're supposed to go. Him bust a right. That right turn there was one straight shot almost to my house. So I said, okay, you're up on the right track. I quietly put the gun back in there and sit down and wait. The man not said nothing to me. I didn't say nothing to him. But hey, I felt like I was in danger at that moment. So yeah, I almost done the Uber driver, my friend, because I don't play with people. I don't make nobody take my 3 points that easy. and people see victim all the time. In other words, man, be careful out there and be on your guard. We got a saying where we say stay dangerous so you don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous. So me stay dangerous, always ready for something to go down. Some people say me paro, but I just saw me move. Anyhow, that's what's going on with the eye and the eye. Funny, the eye and the eye. Me and my eye. That's what's going on with me and my eye. To the people who tune in for morning thoughts, as you can see, I'm able to speak. I don't know how it's gonna go in the morning. You might have to give me another day or two, or I might just surprise you in the morning. But in the morning is the worst time for this eye because it leak. Like right now, it leak down my cheek. See, right now the eye is just running and running and running, and when I wake up in the morning, because I've been sleeping all night and it's leaking, it's like my eyelashes them glued together. So, you know, the eye is burning, then I gotta put these things in there that they prescribed and all that. So I don't know if the eye will be up for the morning thing so soon, waking up at that time. But if I am, I'll be here and we can have a joyous morning thoughts until me can't, you know, deal with the lights anymore. I know my medical people on my platform are gonna say, SouFlo, do what the doctor said. Rest the eye, okay? Rest the eye. But trust me, it's my eye. I'm very sensitive and I am resting my eye. I am kind of a workaholic. I am kind of a missing YouTube and my platform and my family people on YouTube. But other than that, if it comes to that, then yes, I will just chill out for a minute until the eye feel better and look better, all right? But again, shout out for the good wishes. It's coming along just fine. Alright? Big up on yourself, man. Manners and respect to each and everybody. And I thank you for tuning in. As always, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, click the subscribe button, please. It don't cost you a thing. And click the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video goes up on this channel here at SouFLoTV. No one can get my Bob Marley shirt. Is the only one that they made and they can't make another one because this image is actually copyright protected. Just for the shirts them, just a telling you that. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Alright, so listen, we're selling membership to the channel, okay? Membership to the channel, my friend, is very different from just being a regular subscriber. Membership to the channel means that you have the special privilege of being in the chat room live every morning when we go live Monday to Friday for our morning thoughts show and we talk up the things them. You notice sometimes we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000 people on the live, but only a selected few are in the chat room with their names showing up in green. It's because they have their membership. It's $9.99 a month. You can set that and just forget it and let it auto pay every month. See, we're looking to increase the membership to the channel, and I told you at the beginning of the summer that if we had over 1,000 members, we would give away $1,000 every month for the rest of the year. We didn't get anywhere near that, but we're not gonna stop. Still consider getting your membership. For those of you who don't know how to get your membership, look next to the subscribe button. You will see a button that says join. Click the join button and then follow the instructions all the way through. Thanks to the people who have their membership. I love and appreciate you to the fullest because that's a different level of support. And for those who are about to get their membership, I appreciate you greatly. Thanks in advance. Get your membership now. Alright, my SouFLoTV audience, let's keep this short and sweet. So these are my shirts, right? And I specially designed these shirts for this audience. So if you like the work that I put in for you here on a daily basis, bringing you quality content on a daily basis, rain, snow, sleet, hail, sunshine, whatever the weather may be, if you appreciate what we're doing here for you over here at SouFLoTV, then I thank you for tuning in. I ask you to hit the subscribe button. I ask you to hit the thumbs up button and share these videos. You know when we say like, comment, share, and subscribe. We want to ask for a little donation to the channel too, because the channel is not ran off of just air or mouth water. However, these shirts, specially designed, we prefer to sell you something. That way you have like a memorabilia. Right? So you're going to purchase a piece of merchandise now, specially designed by us, and you can't find these shirts in regular stores, you know. These shirts are only found here. You have never seen anybody else with one of these shirts on, have you? Alright, so here's a special way for you to donate something to the channel. Each shirt costs $40. $40 covers shipping and handling as well as the price of the shirt. They are available in all 50 states across the United States of America. So please, consider purchasing a piece of this merchandise right here to support this channel and continue to help us to grow. Big up on yourself. All the information needed, how to purchase, link me at SouFLoTV@gmail.com. Send all your info as in what size you want, which one you want, and your mailing address, and then pay us through PayPal or Cash App, and we'll send them right to you. Alright? I thank you in advance.